Strong winds causing some damage and power outages across the area, even causing a tree to fall on a house in Bella Vista. We'll show you that coming up. Plus, the Arkansas basketball team in Providence. They're set to take on Kansas in the NCAA tournament tomorrow. A preview as the countdown to the big dance is on.
Covering news where you live. This is 5 News First at 4.
And thanks for joining us for your 5 News First to 4. I'm Darren Bob. Scott's here to talk about how windy it is and when this is all going to start dying down.
Another windy Wednesday, wasn't it? Those winds are unfortunately going to be elevated most of the evening. It may not be till about 10, 11 o'clock tonight before you start to see those winds relax. Here's what I'm tracking right now. You'll notice 30, 40, even some 50-mile-per-hour gusts. That's been common throughout the course of the day. Did get a report from Johnson County from a handheld anemometer, which is what we measure the wind with, of a gust up to about 61 miles per hour. That was a couple of hours ago. These winds are going to stay breezy for the next several hours. You'll notice right here, what we'll find is we're still looking at those winds transitioning out of the northwest. It's been getting colder throughout the course of the day, right? That trend continues. Meanwhile, we turn our attention to live Doppler radar. We've got some spotty drizzle beginning to move through parts of Delaware and Benton County. It's all part of the bigger area of low pressure. You can see it spinning counterclockwise, now moving into parts of southeast Kansas, southwest Missouri. This is going to skirt northwest Arkansas with a few spotty raindrops here this evening. And by later tonight, as those temperatures continue to steadily drop, well, you guessed it, some of those sprinkles are going to transition over into some snow flurries. Overall, tomorrow is going to be a cool day. Wind chill values tomorrow morning. Whoo-wee, it's going to be chilly out there. Thankfully, some warmer weather returns quickly by Friday. We'll take a look at that. Your weekend, a bit of a mixed bag. One day's better than the other with rain and storms in the forecast for Sunday. The latest there in just a few minutes.
All right, Scott, thanks. That wind also fueling a wildfire just south of Devil's Den. Crews began noticing the Blackburn fire just 2 miles southwest of Devil's Den on Sunday. Well, today, they say that fire has burned now more than 1,100 acres. According to the U.S. Forest Service, there are 2 8-person teams, 1 dozer and 2 fire engines trying to get that fire put out. We're also seeing thousands of power outages across the state because of the high winds. Across the state right now, more than 30,000 people are without power. In Benton County, 600 customers are without power. We'll, of course, continue to monitor this throughout the evening as these high winds continue. Developing now, these winds causing damage throughout the area as well. We find 5 News reporter Kayla Davis live in Bella Vista, where wind caused significant destruction in one neighborhood. Kayla, what are you looking at?
Darren, the wind has certainly blown hard right here in Bella Vista, so hard that it completely uprooted this tree out of the ground and destroyed this roof. Now, I spoke with the homeowner, Yael, and she says that they're not going to be able to remove the tree today, but they are in the process of tarping up her roof just to make sure that she stays protected. So the wind is certainly uprooting these trees, and it's also knocking out some power lines in our viewing area. Chantel Jordan with SWEPCO tells me they've recorded power outages mainly in the Rogers, Fayetteville, and Greenwood areas from those fierce winds taking out the power lines. In Rogers, 1,200 customers are currently without power, with 210 in Fayetteville and 400 in Greenwood. Teams are actively repairing power lines and staying prepared to head out as soon as they're needed.
Our peak outages started between 11 and 12 o'clock today. And so that's where we saw the highest amount of outages. And that was around 5,100 customers. So we've restored power to a little over half of those customers. And we're constantly working as safely and quickly as possible to restore the remaining customers who are without power.
Jordan says 95% of customers should have their power back within the hour. We also reached out to Ozark Electric Cooperative, who said they had 0 outages today, so that's some great news for you. But for now, I'm live in Bella Vista, covering news where you live. Kayla Davis, 5 News.